Plowright from Selling Savvy, where I work with venues and hotels to increase their events revenue. And I'm here with my good friend and colleague Alan Ruddock today.
Hi, I run the Guildford Business Hub, which is a small business community where we provide education and effectively a toolkit for helping small businesses to grow and build their businesses. And I'm also a business coach with a special focus on LinkedIn.
Oh, that's handy, Alan, because today I would like to talk to you about the top 3 mistakes that salespeople make when they're using LinkedIn.
Right.
So what would you say is number 1 mistake?
Number 1 has to be their profile.
Okay.
What's the first thing you do when somebody connects with you or contacts you on LinkedIn?
I will stalk their profile.
You'll go and look at their profile, absolutely. It's what everybody does. And yet most salespeople, their profile is all about them. How good a salesperson they are, how great they are at their job.
Yeah, that's true. I think it's all about you and what you can do for people rather than maybe the client.
Yeah, and that's what it should be about. It's a piece of marketing, effectively, your LinkedIn profile, and therefore needs to be all about the client, all about what the client's going to get from you, all about talking about their pains, their desires, their problems that you're going to be able to solve for them.
Interesting. Okay, so revamp your profile, everybody, and make it more about what you can do for the client rather than self-indulgent about yourself.
Yes, indeed.
Number 2, what's your second tip?
Number 2 is don't go for the immediate sale. The number of times I have a connection request from somebody and then the first message I get, often within hours, if not minutes, of accepting that connection request, is I get this long sales message from them saying, buy my stuff, buy my stuff.
I get so many.
Infuriating.
It's really frustrating.
It really, really is. Yeah.
So what would you suggest to do instead of that?
Well, people buy from people, and people they know, like and trust. And the only way to build that knowing and liking and trusting is to engage with them, share valuable content, share their content, engage with them in conversations. Don't go for the sale. If you get it right, actually people will come and ask for your product. You won't need to sell it to them.
I've heard people say before that LinkedIn is like a networking group. And if you go to a networking group and sell, you're not going to get anywhere.
Absolutely.
But if you go and build relationships.
Yeah, you don't walk into a networking group and say, here, buy my product, here's my business card, I'll send you a proposal.
Yeah,
you know, anyone like that should get shown the door pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Same's true on LinkedIn.
So on LinkedIn, guys, tip number 2, keep building relationships, build rapport with people before you start selling.
Absolutely.
Tip number 3, what have you got?
Number 3 is where people are really quite lazy. The salesperson finds your profile and has a stock message, a stock sale pitch that they're going to send to you, and they send it across. And this is where they're not looking at the profile of the person they're sending the message to see whether is the product or service relevant to them, or does it need tailoring for them perhaps. I mean, the pet hate I have is that I get a lot of people messaging me saying, we'd really like to help you grow your business through LinkedIn. We can help you get connections, sales and leads through LinkedIn. They've clearly not read my profile because that's what I do with my clients. So why am I going to employ somebody to teach me how to do it? It's really, really frustrating.
That is so annoying. Okay, so to recap, tip number 1, redo your profile, make sure it's about the client's pain, not just about you. Tip number 2, build rapport and build relationships through LinkedIn rather than just firing off sales messages. And tip number 3, tailor everything, and that should then, and all of those really are apparent in sales in general life and as well on LinkedIn.
Yeah, and a final little tip is avoid automation. A lot of especially the number 2 and the number 3 mistakes there come because people try and use automation tools and use keyword searches and stuff like that, and
just
fire things up and blanket message out. That's really bad. It's also against LinkedIn's terms and conditions, so you can get yourself banned if you overdo it on automation. So,
fab. Thank you for listening. I'm Kate Plowright.
And I'm Alan Ruddock.
Alan Ruddock. Speak to you soon.